with making rooms, I want to configure ESLint. So ESLint is a self-described pluggable linting utility for JavaScript and JSX. Anybody have any idea what linting is, what a linter at all is? Anybody use that with a different language? Yeah?
Is it at all related to the word lint?
Like the stuff you pick out of your... No, I mean, not really. No. Right. So basically, it checks your code as you type it and as you run it. So not at runtime, but during development time, it checks your code to find potential errors, and a lot of times it can save you the trouble. So they often integrate with your editors. It integrates with VS Code and stuff like that. So installing ESLint was part of the setup instructions. If you have it, you could type ESLint from the command line, and you'll get something like this. If you get command not found, you don't have ESLint, so you should install it. In which case, do npm install -g for global ESLint. So if you type ESLint in the terminal and it says command not found, do this to install ESLint itself. So it's super. That's ES as in ECMAScript, as you might assume. It's really good, and it's super highly configurable, so you can tell it what rules you want it to enforce and not to enforce. You can have it actually forbid you from committing if you violate rules or not. You can have it just check when you save or as you type, either way. And you can say, okay, enforce semicolons or disallow semicolons or I don't care or turn that rule off completely, whatever. So it's super highly configurable. So once we've done that, you generally include like an ESLint config file in your project to configure it on a project-by-project basis. What we're going to do is add something in package.json. So open your package.json file. And we're going to add something to it. So JSON, unlike actual JavaScript objects, you can't leave the trailing comma. So don't forget to put the comma here after scripts. So put in the comma, and our strings have to be double quoted. So double quote ESLint capital C config. ESLint config. Is this big enough? That's what I thought. I usually, afternoon class likes it one notch bigger than the morning. ESLint config, and then double quote extends, colon, double quote React-app. So there's a prefab configuration for ESLint called React-app, and that's the one we're going to use. So we'll just get all of those rules automatically by adding this to our package.json. That way we'll see some stuff as we type, and it's pretty helpful. If you want to make sure that this works, you can just go into one of your files that's actually in the project. Just like make a new variable. And it'll instantly complain that you've declared a variable but never used it. I mean, give me a second, for heaven's sake. I just made it. But it's working. So that's good. So really helpful for like if you use some you use a component in your JSX and you never imported it, it'll tell you. If you import something that you're not using anymore, it'll tell you so you know you can take it out. Yeah.
So once we install the ESLint package, what do we do with that?
Once it's installed, just make that change to your package.json and save it. That's all you have to do. All right. You're installing it globally, the npm package. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, do npm install -g. That'll install it globally. So it does not need to be listed in your dependencies in your project. In your editor? Okay, we'll look at that in a second.